Hello everyone, Bats 2011 here, and I got the newest Platinum review for you guys. That's right, today I'm going to be Platinum reviewing Cat Quest 2. Now, I know you guys are probably like, wait, what? Cat Quest 2? This sounds like a dope-ass game. I got some stuff to tell you about this game right here. So first off, before I begin, this is a Platinum review. If you don't know what a Platinum review is, that's where I Platinum the game, complete it in its entirety, and then I review it. That way you get a full review. I have done a Platinum review on the original Cat Quest. If you haven't played the original Cat Quest, you can try that one because I got some bones to pick with Cat Quest 2. Yeah, it ain't like that Cat Quest 1. Cat Quest, I can't talk. Cat Quest 1 was fun. It was, invigorating. It was new and refreshing. Cat Quest 2 is the same exact game, but they had it co-op and took away some stuff. Man. Let's begin with the review. So first off, in Cat Quest, without ruining any of the story, because if you played the first one, I don't want to spoil anything if you care about the story, and also I don't like talking about stories in my review because I'm the type of person that I don't like watching reviews if they spoil anything. So we won't talk about the story that much. I will let you know though, the story is very, very, very boring. It's like it was written by a child, and my biggest issue with this game, and this is a huge issue, is the main game, not including the side quests, because the side quests are so mundane and dumb and just everything's the exact same. You know when you play a game and you have a side quest that's like, oh, go find the papaya and drop the papaya off at the car dealership, and once he gets the papaya, he'll give you the car key to the bar, or something random, where you're like, okay, well, this is weird, but okay, whatever. Every game has this one weird side quest that is really repetitive and boring. That's the entirety of Cat Quest. Not just the side quest. The main story is the exact same way as the side quest. It's literally go to point A, kill somebody, come back, tell them that you killed them. It's so boring. It's so boring. In comparison to Cat Quest 1. Cat Quest 1 had a pretty decent story. It wasn't like an amazing story, nothing to write home about, but it wasn't a bad story. I enjoyed playing it. I enjoyed, seeing what was going to happen, stuff like that. This one was like a task. Like the game came out in September, and the only reason it's taking me this long to platinum it is because this game is so boring, like incredibly boring. I would put in 2 hours into the game and I'd be like, man, I don't want to play this anymore. So I'd start playing something else. And then finally I was like, you know what, Chris? If you're a platinum, if you're a trophy hunter, this Cat Quest 1 and 2, really quick, easy platinum, and has a lot of golds and silvers. So I was like, you know what? There's a lot of gold and silver out there, and one of them there are platinums. And so I was like, I'm gonna get this. So I forced myself to continue with the game, and I didn't want to. And then plus on top of it, I was like, I reviewed the first one. But yeah, if it wasn't for me reviewing the first one and wanting to review this, me spending money on the game and being like, you know what, I spent money on this, I'm gonna beat it. I would never have gotten this game, and I do not suggest getting this. I mean, you might like it, you might, and that's the good thing about video games is, everybody likes different things. I might think the side quests and the whole story is just so bad and so repetitive. The combat's fun. It's like Dark Souls in a sense. You hit them twice and roll back, but everything's the same way. It's so boring, and you could literally be level 90 and defeat a level 200 character in this game. Like, that should never happen in no country, in none of the Quest of the Cats should that ever happen. So the leveling system's complete garbage in this game. And in Cat Quest 1, there was, towards the end of the game, in order to get the platinum, I had to grind. I had to grind out some levels. I had to keep killing the same person over and over again, because it was like one of the trophies was get to level 100. This one, I don't know if it has a level cap or if the level cap is 200, but I got to level 105 or 110 or something like that, and I got in the platinum. So I don't know if there's not a level cap in this, but at the same time, I hit level 100, which I think there's a trophy for that, or 99. I hit that before I was ever done with the game. And in the first one, I had to actually do some grinding, and so that was a little bit disappointing that there was no grind to this. But at the same time, that's a very good thing, because the game was so bad that I didn't want to grind anything. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have to do this over and over. Super glad that I didn't have to. So in the game, once you kill somebody, this is another big gripe, and I have the same gripe in the first one. As you can see right there, there's those blue orbs. Those are XP orbs. They're little gold ones too, for whenever you find gold. One of my big gripes with the game, which they didn't change in the second one, which, I mean, they didn't watch my review, so, was that those orbs are the same for everything. So they don't get bigger depending on how much experience is in that orb. It doesn't change colors. It's the same. So that could potentially be 1 experience point, or 10 experience points, or 1,000 experience points. You don't know what you're getting yourself into. So you could see one off in the distance and be like, I'm a roll on over to this, and yeah, it could be 1 experience. And so I would like to see some differentiating between that. I think that would be, really helpful if, you saw a red one and like, okay, well, I know that one's over 100, or you saw a purple one, okay, I know that one's over 1,000, but they didn't do that. Another big gripe about the game, so the game is co-op, and that is a positive. I'll say some positives first. So the game is co-op. I do like that they added co-op, because in the first one it was just single player. But one of my big gripes about that is there's no differentiating between the two characters. There's no reason to pick one or the other than you want to play it as a dog or a cat. There's no special abilities that one gets that the other doesn't, which that I would have liked to see that. I would have liked to see, the cat gets 9 lives, or I don't know, but something different between the two. Instead, you get the same exact character, so there's no reason to be like, I want to be the dog, I want to be the cat, other than you're a dog or a cat person, or you think one's cuter than the other one. So I would have really liked to see that there was a separation there, something different between these two characters. So as you can see, I'm doing this quest here, and this quest looks like it was written by a child. Which, I mean, if it was written by a child, cool, let me know, and I'll be like, you know what, they did a good job. I have kids, I can feel for that, but I don't think it was written by a child. I think they were written by grown men and women, and man. I'm just very disappointed in the everything with it. The game's filled with puns. I'm not a huge pun fan. Like, I mean, I don't know. I appreciate a pun once in a while, but at the same time, I don't want to talk to, like, if I had a friend who the only thing they talked about were, every sentence had a pun in it, it would literally be Cat Quest. Every single time somebody talks, there's a pun, and I'm like, man, just stop that. Why are you? No, we don't need that. One thing I do love about Cat Quest, and I've always loved this about this one and the first one, is the map. I think the map is a really cool, unique idea. It looks like, when you open up a map and you see everything, but everything's kind of pop out. So it's like a pop out storybook map, and I think that's really cool. But my big gripe about that is it's small. I feel like this one's smaller than the first one. One thing too is they took away an ability from the first one. At the first one, towards the end, you can fly, which makes collecting things towards the end really, really easy. All the post-game stuff makes it so much easier because you can fly to point A to point B. This one you can't. So the fastest mode of transportation is your roll, and it takes a long time to roll. You can fast travel in this game. There's like these little fast travel stuff, but it's pointless. The fast travel system takes longer than it does to actually just roll to point A to point B. So that's another one of my big gripes. There's no, for traveling and getting to different spots to try and collect all the collectibles, it takes a long time, a very long time, and that is very, very disappointing. All in all, I mean, there's so many things that I would like to see if they do a Cat Quest 3, or I won't say anything further about that portion about Cat Quest 3, but if there was going to be one, I definitely would like to see a lot more stuff. I don't know if I would particularly get Cat Quest 3. I liked Cat Quest 1, but Cat Quest 2 caused a very, very wow-ful taste in my mouth. That was not a good pun. See, look, I could write for Cat Quest. Look at that. That's skill. But yeah, there's not a lot of redeeming factors about this, which is going to make me not want to get the third one. So I don't know. I'd probably pick it up in a really, really cheap sale, or if it was free. But yeah, Cat Quest 2, Came out in September. I'd give it probably a 3 out of 10. I did not like it, unfortunately. The Platinum's really easy, though, so if you're looking for an easy Platinum, go ahead and get it. That's it for me, though, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe to my channel and the video. You can like it, or dislike it. I dislike the game, so dislike the video. And you guys have a great rest of your day. If you want to know anything about the game, let me know in the comments below, and I'll help you out the best I can. Bye!